Hey guys! So today we're going to talk a little bit about Job. So Job lost his wealth, his ability to earn any money, his family and his legacy and his love and his joy and his health. And you know what he gained out of all of that? Wisdom. He gained the wisdom and a very close connection to the divine. Okay, so yeah, we've been told that the whole story of Job was a bet between God and the devil. But I like to look at it more as this was God proving that there was still faithful people out there. Just like with Sodom and Gomorrah, he didn't want to destroy the entire earth if there was at least one mustard seed of faith left. And so Job was the proof that there was still faithfulness in the world, and therefore it could go on. So when Job responded without cursing God, this is wonderful. But he could have gone an even further step and seen not only why he went through what he went through when God spoke to him, but even before that. Instead of lamenting and then lamenting and then lamenting and then questioning, which don't get me wrong, he worshiped every time in between those lamentations. But if he'd had actually gone a little bit deeper, like, what is the reason why I lost the wealth? Well, if you lose the wealth, you have less distractions. You can see if you have lost your way from your path towards God, right? If we allow the wealth to take over and we focus on the nice things that we get from that wealth and forget that we're actually the vessel that's meant to be a steward of that abundance and bring it forward, then we lose our connection to the divine because our entire mission was to spread the abundance of the divine. So then the second thing, he lost his joy and his legacy because, we know that we have a bit of a tendency to worry about bloodlines, right? Well, not anymore. We did in the past. So here he loses his legacy and he loses his joy. That which he created out of love was love, right? His children were his joy. Then his wife is like, well, why don't you just curse God and die? When he started to lose his health, he's like, no. If we are willing to accept the good from God, we should also be willing to accept the bad. This is exactly the point, guys. And if you want to see what I have else to say about this, click on that related video. Bye, guys.